Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently complaining about this jerk who really needs to die. And actually, I just had a thought. We could join Lucifer's own. We might be able to kill him that way. Okay, so we can do that. We can also see if maybe there's like any diseases or anything coming in. Oh, actually, there's some slow fever down here. And there's actually an outbreak of smallpox right in his capital. Okay. Well, he doesn't currently have smallpox, so hopefully he gets it. We'll see. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. These days of revelry are an excellent escape. So many laughs and so many intense conversations in such short a time. It brings us closer to our companions. We feel like good friends already. So we are now friends with the King of Italy. That's great. Like, seriously, that's really, really great. King of Italy is one of our most powerful vassals, but the carousing is now over. Time to be done with that. Okay, so... yeah, this is fine. This is a betrothal we set up before. Jihad for Africa. The great Sunni Caliph Hassan VI has decided to call a jihad against the Kafirs in the Kingdom of Africa. He urges all righteous Sunni Muslims to take up arms against the depraved Emperor Atraitus III of Britannia for the glory of Islam. Allah is merciful. So... okay. I mean... why, though? Whatever. So I guess, for now, we'll leave this plot the way it is. For now, let's go ahead and raise up some fleet levies. And we're going to select all of these, except for this one, again. Put all these guys down. And then we're just going to start moving some troops down this way. I'm not sure who all is in this so far. So far, it's just this guy. Okay, well, we'll need to keep an eye on it. He holds territories here, and here, and here. So that's not very scary. He has 10,000 troops. But we're going to go ahead and move this army over to this front over here. Just to be on the safe side. Actually, I do want to check how much attrition we'll take in that province. We'll be fine. And then we're going to ferry this army down over to here. And that should deal with that nicely, theoretically. So far, nobody's really joining in. The Teutonic Order wants to help. We'll accept that. Sounds good. And the Raja of Gandhara has joined now. Come on. Oh, there we go. More guys have joined. Oh, Songhai actually joined. Look at that. That's interesting. That's very interesting, actually. Who else is in this? Croatia. I don't... okay. That's literally all he holds. Whatever. And who else is in this? Mali is in this. Okay, well... so all of Songhai, then. Sounds good. If the Abbasids aren't planning on joining this... which I suspect they aren't... then we'll probably redirect our army to go take care of Songhai instead of being over here. We're starting to think Patrizia might fancy us, but it's not appropriate. We have bigger fish to fry. Like, seriously. We're having dinner and plenty of drinks with Mayor Aaron of Dasher tonight. It's lovely, yet what we're most charmed by is Aaron himself. So, we're gonna go for it. We are going to become demonic. We will keep this hidden, and we thank him. He is a witch. Let's do this. We might. If you offer yourself up to Iblis, you'll be granted powers God has kept from us humans. Fingering the leather pouch in our pocket, we slowly nod. Oh, and I think you'll enjoy it, he said with a knowing smile. If there's any chance it'll do something about our rival, we will. Okay, the Coven will be in contact with us. So this guy, the Emperor of Hispania, our father-in-law, wants to join the war. We will accept. And this will hop on the fleet. News from China. Dragon is not to be toyed with. We're going to come land over here. Because we're going to attack Songhai with this force. Our heart burns with fervor upon hearing of the poor Lollard souls being oppressed in the realm of Georgia. God intended it for all true believers to be free to decide to decide their own fate. But if God is preoccupied with divine things, perhaps we should carry out the will of God? No. We have better things to do. We seriously do have better things to do. It's been some time since Mayor Aaron was in contact with us. We've been mulling over his words. God told Adam that he would die if he ate of the forbidden fruit. God lied. The priests and the church lie. So we could gain the trait greedy. Or we could say their lies are meant to hold us back, which is what we'll do. We don't really need additional gold. A Jewish exile, fleeing persecution elsewhere in Europe, has showed up at our court. His time spent abroad has gifted him with many connections, and by all accounts he's an able diplomat. He'd make a fine chancellor. Okay. Well, there we go. So, we do need to kill this guy. But it'll be a little bit before we can actually pull that off. And then we need to have a child. Just a single child. And then we need to die. So, the best thing to do at this point, I would say, is hop over into business focus and hope that we get stressed. So that way we can commit suicide if necessary. We found some cryptic scrawlings written in blood on our bedroom door this morning. The guards say they haven't seen anyone enter during the night, and we dare not ask our court chaplain to decipher it. Yet, we think we understand. The pentagram, the mark of Satan. Of course, the bargain must be struck. Okay, there we go. And here comes our army. Fantastic. There's a tiny little army there. What is actually the war goal here? Africa. Gotcha. So why are they up here? Couldn't tell you. What I can tell you is that I think we should come down here. And then hop on a boat over this way once our boats are no longer occupied doing this. That would be great. Has anyone else joined this jihad? There's this guy. No idea where he's based out of. Oh. Okay. The Abbasids don't seem interested in joining, and I can't blame them. Brother Atraitus, we've received word of your dedication and desire to join the Legion of the True Lord. Await the messenger. Let the Dark One guide you. Signed, High Priest Magni. Finally. We will be on the lookout for the messenger. Okay, come on over to here. Now we are taking attrition here, which is a little unfortunate. Let's go ahead and split this army in half so that we take, you know, less attrition. We should have plenty of troops to deal with these guys, theoretically, especially if we don't split up like this and instead come in like, I mean, just stay put, but come in along the lines of, hang on. Okay, fine. We've met an intriguing and hypnotically beautiful woman at court. Apparently this Rashana was a foreign diplomat. We engaged her in conversation for the first time today, and we spoke at length about tax levels. We were shocked when she carefully pulled up her sleeve, revealing the mark of Lucifer. You're the messenger? Excellent. The abjurer smiles. I'm pleased to find you not only a charming man, Atraitus, but also one capable of intellectual discourse. The Brethren value the pursuit of knowledge, you see, in addition to more earthly pursuits. Her smile turns into a predatory grin as she continues. We'll soon see exactly how committed you are. What do you need us to do? Roshana offers no reply, instead taking us by the hand. Oh boy! Okay, Roshana escorts us to our bedchamber. We hesitate upon entering, finding it flooded with light as candles form a circle around our bed. Several hooded figures surround the room, chanting in unison. Fear not, brother. Power and pleasure. These are the gifts of Iblis. We like the sound of that. When we wake up, the cloaked figures are gone, and Roshana is lying next to us, a smile tugging at the corner of her mouth. Welcome to Lucifer's own, Emperor Atraitus III, she says. We hold her close, wondering how we will look back on this moment. So we could go with this as a necessary evil, or we can have a romance with her. I think this was a necessary evil. There we go. Okay, come on down here. We introduced King Achille of Italy to King Engelbert II of Bavaria, hoping they could get along, but apparently they weren't interested. They didn't like our friend. Boo. Where's our boats? Nowhere near. Gotcha. Okay. Well, Songhai shouldn't be too much of a threat. It's just maneuvering around here will be rather difficult. So there is that. And then as far as this stuff goes, I mean, we have a bunch of vassals and stuff that'll deal with a lot of this. There's this tiny little army here, but there's all these guys. I mean, this jihad isn't going anywhere. There we go. Now we're marching on in. We'll arrive on 6th September. Sounds good. So now that we are in Lucifer's own, we are currently an abjurer. Our dark power is 22. Now, we don't have the power to do much currently. Our dark power will continue going up, and we will be able to become a conjurer soon. And we want to tainted touch people at that point. Although we do have the power to attempt to abduct currently. But we don't have the actual dark power to do it. So it's all good. Okay, we captured that guy. Kind of irrelevant. You are going into here. So we'll go ahead and move this unit up. Fantastic. The status quo in China is over. Popular uprisings have broken out into Tong, and large groups of disgruntled peasants have taken up arms, led by ambitious eunuchs. Trade has been halved along the Silk Road, and China will not be able to defend its tributary states. This guy didn't get smallpox, did he? Well, they've still got smallpox here. And actually, he's wounded. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Hopefully he stays wounded or gets himself killed. They're all staring at us, whispering behind our back. As we turn our head towards them, they look away, but we're sure of it. They know. Perhaps not the specifics, but they know. They will come for us any day now. Being one of Lucifer's own always felt worth the risk, but we're not so sure anymore. We're now stressed. That's actually really good. So we could say it is a sign for us to lay low. Yes, we will. We lost a stewardship, I think, at some point along the way. Yeah, from stressed. Well, we no longer need to be on business focus. We can now go back to rulership focus in a while. Not yet. Okay, well, it's fine. An opportunity to strike at the foolish followers of false gods has presented itself. Their priests in Monmouth are ignorant of the true state of the world. Tear down their idols and steal their wealth in the name of Satan. We'll do that. So is that something we get out of the intrigue? Or do we need to... not that view. We want to find characters. Not find characters. What am I even doing? Find title or region. Monmouth. Bishopric of Monmouth. Okay, you're right here. So, desecrate temple. Excellent. Let's do it. What could go wrong? Our preparations and plans have been made. A servant has been bribed to leave a side door to the temple in Monmouth open so that we and some faithful servants can enter and do the dark biddings of Satan. It is time. Excellent. As we and a group of our faithful make our way through the church in title... Okay, apparently this is in title. We spot a priest tending to their duties in the middle of the night. No need for the extra risk. Just avoid them. Making our way through the church, we and our companions enter the inner sanctum with its relics and religious idols. A small treasure in both the spiritual and material worlds lies before us. Such a rich and holy place will be most fitting for our dark deeds. So we could gain money, or we could gain 10 dark power. We'll gain the dark power. The night is silent as we exit the church, our foul rites making sure that the holiness of the place is tainted for years to come. Dark deeds done in secret. Gain 200 dark power. Excellent. Okay. So we need to capture these guys and these guys. Well, not really capture. They are not a great composition, but though our last act of worship has been some time ago, we can still sense an inhuman touch upon our soul whenever we think about what we did. We've become a changed man. A tainted soul is but a small price to pay. We now become cruel. Okay. That sounds good. One of our members has been caught and burnt at the stake. We need to lay low, clearly. So we do have a lot of dark power. But we don't appear to be able to kidnap this guy. How much do we need to rank up? 750. Wow. Okay, we are gaining 11 per month. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and keep fighting our fight here. Yeah. We need to lay low. Come on, guys. You can get there. I know it's really hard to get around, but you'll be fine. Now, let's go ahead and get rid of these fleets. I don't think we need them. We might as well come out and chill in Constantinople. I mean, it'll be fine. There we go. Yeah. They burnt her at the stake, too. Come on, autosave. You got this. There we go. 1528. They are going back to here. I think we swing through here and reinforce on our way up. We don't need it, but it still might come in handy a bit. Nah, we're gonna be too late anyway. Where are you guys going? Here? Okay, that's fine. We'll go ahead and take you on there. Songhai is pretty much crushed at this point. They don't have a huge amount that they can do. So you're going into here right now. That's fine. Go ahead and pursue them all the way up there. People are flocking to Essex, and they should know our name. By constructing a great monument, we can be assured that everyone will know who to credit. Wow, that's a lot of gold for some prestige we really don't need. Don't make a fuss. Our beloved wife Caracosa is constantly bored and keeps talking about the new fashion she's heard about. Now she wants us to introduce it at court. We could become charitable. Or we could become zealous. That sounds like a terrible idea. Or we could become greedy. We're going to become charitable. We will consider introducing new fashion at the court. There we go. Okay, looks like we are going to be catching these guys very nicely. Yeah, we need to lay low. It's fine. Timbuktu? Sounds good. Let's just continue crushing these guys until this guy wants out of this war. Won't be too much longer, I'm sure. There we go. May as well start sieging this now that we stack wiped that. Just sieging it'll be fine. We don't really have the numbers, per se, to go after them. Like, to assault the holding just yet. Okay, where are you going? We have some allies coming in here. They're going back to here. Sounds good. Absolutely excellent. Unfortunately, we won't be able to steal any of this territory. But this guy wants to marry our courtier who has nothing to her name. That's fine. I do wish that our wife would get pregnant. That would be nice. Yeah. It's a sign for us to lay low. It's all fine. There we go. You're going back to Timbuktu again. I feel like we need to come over here and smack these little stacks over here before they start running around out of control. There's only 2 ways out, so... yeah, we definitely need to get over here. Duchy of Lombardy. It's fine. What is this betrothal? Johanna C. Calhoun to the Kingdom of Lapland. Sure, whatever. We're starting to get to the point where we don't really care so much anymore because the game will be over in 31 years. Where are you guys going? Down here? Yep. Okay, that's fine. Just continue chasing these guys. It's all good. Can we actually assault this? No. Actually, we're pretty close. If we had our troops together, we could. So that's a possibility. He's got these armies over here that we're going to go see about crushing. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Meanwhile, we are completely eliminating Songhai down here. Absolutely no threat there. Okay, come on, guys. I want you to catch these. Where are they going? They're going to Prusa. Okay, we'll see if we can catch them. And then I want you guys to come on down here. That'll be fine. We are very, very close to being able to take out Songhai, but we're not quite there yet. It keeps raising more little stacks, which is a bit unfortunate. There's also this 1002 troops here. I mean, Italy should be able to take care of this if they decide to. Okay. So that guy's no longer a participant in the war. Sounds good. And these guys have gone up to Constantinople. Of course they have. Okay. We are going back down to here. We're very, very close to stack wiping these guys. So I think we just start assaulting with these guys and just call it a day there. Now, as far as this goes, oh my. Well, this guy's having some trouble, I see. He's also currently a little bit wounded. We are at 429 dark power. Well, we have to pull this off. Gotta get back Hispania, otherwise I'm just gonna be super salty. It was ours. And then one terrible timing. Okay, go ahead and get rid of that. I mean, these little stacks can be taken care of by vassals. That's not a big deal. So why don't you just go ahead and stay where you are and siege at this point. Yeah, we need to lay low. It'll be fine. What we really need is to switch to family focus. Like, sheesh. This is not going well. Hey look, a peasant revolt. Where is this? Oh. Well, that's convenient. Okay. Let's see, what are you gonna do over here? You're gonna come in on 15 May. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And now, we are gonna catch you. Fantastic. So Songhai still has a couple thousand troops down here, but we're just gonna siege. It's too annoying chasing down all of those guys. And I am going to put a cut in here, and next episode we'll finish up this jihad. See you all then.